Welcome back to This Side of 40. This is your girl Lou, and this will be an update on my Until Finished project pan. This is a project pan that I am doing by myself. It has to do with my Shany Cosmetics 7-layered palette collection. So basically I got that a few years ago for Christmas, and I never really got into using it. I was buying it so I could use for fashion shows and things along those lines, and I decided not to do fashion shows anymore. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you haven't had a chance at this point, go ahead and subscribe. You're gonna love the content here, and we're gonna be having us a giveaway at 200 subscribers. So let's get into it. So basically, I had been using 2 of the lipsticks out of the palette, as well as a half of one of the blushes and 2 of the eyeshadows. Now that hunter green I have been using for my everyday look for work. This is it. This is where we're at with it. It is moving along swimmingly because this is the look I wear to work, along with my Panning Solitaire Project Pan eyeshadow for work. Now, and I'm hoping you guys can see, I have Sidewall and this particular pan, and this is the black eyeshadow I have been using along with that hunter green for my everyday look. Now this is the half of the blush that I got out of that palette, and I will be honest with you guys, it is highly pigmented, so a little goes a long way and I get good color payoff. Goal for next month is to create a deeper debit in the blush to get further along, like use up the half of this, and then to get the sidewall expanded so that you can see pan in there in the black. Now as far as the lippies I have left, I had 3, now I'm down to 2, and it's gonna make sense. So this is my everyday lipstick I wear pretty much between the 2 of them to work, and this one does put a little bit of a stain on your lip. That's why I like it so much, because of the stain. When I get to work, I can blot off the shiny coat it has, and my lips are still stained. So even though I have a mask on, I know I have lipstick on, and it makes me feel good for myself, especially when I get in my car and have my lunch, because I reapply and then blot and it's perfectly fine. I'm still getting the wear out of it. Now this particular pan is a combination of that burnt orange lippy that was in that palette and a bronze lippy that was in that palette. I frankened them together because I had basically almost run out of the 2, and now I'm back down to almost running out of the 2 again. Definitely have been enjoying that shade together. In fact, it gives me a nice matte bronzy look on my lips, and I can honestly tell you it has made it so that I am reaching for that palette, and I feel like I'm getting something out of each section of the palette. If you were with me before, you know I did have a concealer that I was using on my eyes to etch out my clean up under my brows and to put my eyeshadow on, and I did finish that, and it was 2 concealers that I frankened together out of that palette, and it's completely gone. So I'm doing pretty good thus far for the year. Goal was to get at least 3 eyeshadows used out of the palette, and 3 lippies, and half of a blush, because their blush pans are humongous, as well as to get use of the concealers. Now I definitely am going to keep running this project pan until I finish all of that 7-layered particular situation. So this does not have an end date, and that's the reason why I'm doing it by myself. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below, and I'll see you guys next time on This Side of 40.